Hi everyone, it's me and welcome to the Daily Diet. This week we're actually talking about time management. Now I have got to laugh on this because my nickname is Last Minute Annie. And the reason why I'm called that is I cannot tell you how many times I've actually been called and said, we need you here or we need you here. And at the very last second I'll be grabbing a bag, throwing some stuff in, flying down the airport, jumping on a plane just enough time to grab a bottle of water, seatbelt me in, and that front door being closed. And people of course are looking at me going, we could have left 15 minutes ago. That's me. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to actually show you a couple of my tips and tricks that keep me barely sliding under the radar. Number one is my packing. I pack so light, you are impressed. Now, most of my bags, I generally don't pack more than 15 pounds. Now, most of the airlines are actually charging you for the first bag. But if you go over, I believe it's 50 pounds on most of the airline, they'll actually charge you some additional baggage weights. So with that, on a 5-day trip, I actually pack for 3 days. I generally do, depending on where I'm going, if I am on a trip, I do 3 pairs of pants and 4 shirts or 3 shirts, depending on the event. If I'm going to a hot location, it's 2 jeans or a dress pants or whatever, and a pair of shorts. And appropriate, and that way I can mix and mingle. Okay, with the undergarments, of course, I always pack for 5 days. I'm sorry, I will not do a double duel on underwear. Not gonna happen. Also, my makeup. First thing I do is when I wake up in the morning and my face goes on. I know it's kind of a weird expression, but us women, we put on our makeup. I don't care. My friend gives me a bunch of crap because I put on makeup just to go weed outside. But the thing that I do, and this may just sound weird, but I actually put on my makeup and I'll go weed. And if I have to go to the store or I go to the mall or whatever, I'm prepared and I don't need to do anything special unless I'm extremely filthy, and then of course I'll go take a shower. With that, so I actually streamed it down. Now I used to put on, you know, the concealers and the creams and the blushes and everything, and I've actually pretty much streamlined it down. So I do eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner, and lip stuff. I don't put on blush. I don't put on foundation unless my face is breaking out like it is right now. I'm going a little bit stressful. In the past 5 weeks, I've had 3 friends pass away. I know. Another one this week passed away. Stay away from me. Okay, so with that, veggies. What I generally do is when I go to the store, I buy some veggies and I buy some fruit. I cut them up and I freeze them all. I put them in gallon-sized bags, and it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, you can freeze absolutely everything. Now, keep in mind, some of the fruits will not come out as ripe and moist and yumminess as they went into the freezer, but they're really good as smoothies. Now, with the vegetables, you cut them up really small. You can throw them in stews and omelets and steam them and do whatever you want. Now, the potatoes, you know that I love my potatoes and my onions, so I actually cut my potatoes in very thin and very kind of chunky-ish. Thin but chunky, is that a word? And then that way, if I want to have, say, hash browns in the morning, I'll grab a handful, brown them up, cook them with eggs, I'm good to go. And also, my phone is another one that is notoriously, it is actually one of the biggest wasters of time. Wasters. That's not another word, but keep in mind, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so you'll have to, you know, deal with me. My time is extremely important, and my friends are extremely important. So when I get phone calls, I really like to take the time and talk to them, or if I'm on Skype, I actually like to talk to them. But I do get a little bit more texting than the average person. With that being said, I'm actually calling my texting service right now. I have 90 messages that have yet to be read. I know, a lot of you guys are going, what? I don't even get 90 messages a month. Yeah, this is going to scare you because I'm not sure if you can see that. Over in this corner right here, I have 71,000 71,172 text messages. Now keep in mind, that's only for this month. 71,172 text messages. Now, with that being said, I am very, very strong. I would much rather spend 10 seconds sending you a text rather than 10-minute phone call, because I don't care what anybody says. It takes a lot more time. Ring, 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 ring. And you're sitting there waiting for them to answer. Or worse yet, they're waiting for you to answer. Then you have to go, oh, hi, how are you doing? Great, great. How's the kids? Wonderful, awesome. So what do you need? Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Lunch sounds great. That'd be... Seriously, that's like a minute or two, or according to my family, that's like 10 minutes out of my life, which... I'm sorry, 71,172 text messages. Can you imagine even a minute per text message? That's insane. So with that being said, 71,000... Uh-oh. Apparently I called my dentist sometime. I accidentally called my dentist sometime yesterday. With that being said, you know, I have to stream down everything. So the time that I do have and the time that I give to my friends, it's extremely very special, and they know that my time is extremely important. With that, I'm probably the last person on earth to use Skype. A great, dear, amazing friend turned me on to Skype, and I am basically addicted at this point. It's really nice that I don't have to pick up the phone and talk for 20 minutes and not see expressions. And you know how you talk to people on the phone and or even in text message, and they lose your sarcasm, or you lose your joking, or they screw you, and they think you're joking around and you're really pissed off. Well, you know what? Skype actually leaves that opportunity way away. So yeah, I am on Skype, which is my nose is itching a lot right now, so somebody's thinking about me, right? So anyways, if you're on Skype, I'm on Skype. SunsetLover68 is my name. Of course, my personal channel on YouTube is still Sunset Lover, no 68s, just Sunset Lover.